Okay, so it was that, it happens to me when love happens. So yeah, let's go for the last 2 episodes of Act 2. Episode 23.
Matska, I was wondering if that was you. I like the new look, by the way. What reality suits you?
Can't really take credit, what, with you manufacturing my death to open the first gate? A touching reward for millennia of loyalty.
Well, you found another to serve soon enough.
You mean your sister dragging me from my rest to stop your madness?
Why is it that whenever a woman decides to go after what she wants, there's always someone there calling her crazy?
Well?
The punishment didn't fit the crime, dear. All I wanted was the return of what was mine. And Ereshkigal and Enki and the Valleymen bound me to a corpse and made me subject to fools. Fools that subsequently orchestrated a millennia of war and murder. Sure, there's the occasional bright spot like tiramisu or Rachmaninoff or whoever makes those internet videos about honey badgers, but mostly it's the Inquisition and the Black Plague and reality television. They left me here to rot, listening to my daughters crying out in pain and fear, able to do nothing.
Don't sing me sad songs about your daughters. I lived that. The ones you fed upon. The ones you fed to the beast to keep it sleeping. The ones you raised as Judas goats to lead the others into your traps.
My family trapped me. Then history forgot me, became the province of men. So I learned what any smart woman eventually learns. If you can't beat them, join them. Come. You can hardly blame a girl for falling back on blood sacrifice once the worship wore off.
Oh, so I can see how risking the end of existence is justified.
You think I care about this roundabout little rock? About the great above or the great below? They took what was mine, and I will have it back.
Okay.
I am the queen of blood and life, and none shall deny me.
You were bound before.
Sure, but how do you think you'll manage this time?
Golly.
Only 2 gates to go, and not only are you fresh out of Wardenburg Hards, you're dead, honey.
Are you forgetting who I'm speaking for? She's waiting for you. In every shadow, in every lost moment.
Oh
She
boy.
will strike you dead and hang your corpse on a hook.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt what is clearly a very productive family therapy session, but I'm thinking our day would be a hell of a lot less stressful if you didn't let her trick you into letting her loose.
Ah,
I guess we'll have to take this up later.
Carmilla's always there with the logic. It's dark, okay, but it's there.
Next.
Is that a moose?
Alone at last.
Oh, yeah, you can keep talking. I'm just gonna be over here imagining your face in one of those masks from Silence of the Lambs.
Now, darling, I know you're angry, but really, what have I ever done to deserve being cooped up in this?
Oh, I don't know. Should I go through the list of dead girlfriends, the numerous attempts to kill me?
I never
That
tried
time
to kill you.
Oh, yeah, you buried me alive in a coffin full of blood. Remember that?
What?
Perhaps I was a tad aggressive with the tough love, but you're a vampire, darling, and sometimes you just get so fixated on things that it's hard to get through to you.
And
At least
what life
a coffin
lesson
full
was
of blood,
I
she
going
had
to learn
food?
from the centuries of pointless cruelty?
That you belong to me. When I found you, you were nothing more than a terrified, trembling girl. The little countess murdered at her birthday dance. I raised you up. Everything you are, dark as the moon, terrible as an army with banners, is because of me.
She's
You
not-
used to know it.
She's not like that anymore.
Me. My darling, deadly girl, my high priestess.
Yeah. I'll promote one of your other flunkies. I'm done with you.
I mean, your plan to do me in and live happily ever after with little Miss Goody Two Shoes. Oh, honey. as though love ever solved anything for anyone.
Don't let her
At
talk
best,
you
it's a
into it,
series of
Carmilla.
compromises and disappointments. At worst,
Okay, come on.
prelude to crushing loss.
Think about
And
it.
that's without the complications of an affair that's less May, December, and more 1995, late medieval. Are you really going to give up your place at my side for that?
Well, we can cross that bridge when your corpse is floating under it.
Golly.
I'll keep saying that, but I've got to say, I'm not seeing much in the way of an actual plan, Mercala.
Well, maybe we don't have a plan right now. But as long as you're stuck in this circle, your little hell on earth project is stalled too. So we still have time.
Time to figure out what to do with those 3 talisman locked up in the special collections.
Yeah, well, it turns out we didn't even need all of them to smack you around like... The talismans. That's your play. This whole time you've been pushing us on them. Trying to find out where we hid them, but why? I mean, they're useless without all of them. Unless there's some other way you can use them.
Are they?
You always were such a quick study. When you weren't missing the obvious.
The obvious.
The obvious, thanks to brains. How do you break into a place that anywhere wants to be? Let the silk friends kidnap you.
I've got to say, I wasn't expecting this particular development, but that's why one keeps one's minions close. Mr. Straka, if you please.
Oh, if you let her out, you're fools! You're nothing to her!
You're just saying that to save your own skin.
Besides, you missed the most important one there, Vampirella. What we are is winning.
Ah. Well, shit. Oh, man. So what? This is gonna be the last episode of Act 2, and then we have to wait, I don't know how much longer, a couple weeks for the next one.
Well, that is much better.
So what? It was all a trick? Your secret message of weakness? Your doomed exorcism?
Well, once we figured out that the library thought poor Mr. Armitage could spy on me, that hardly seemed like an opportunity to pass up. The talismans are upstairs. Go get them. Feel free to kill anyone who gets in the way.
If you hurt them, I swear
No more empty threats.
You know, I gotta say I'm a little disappointed in you, Lawrence. All those noble speeches you used to make. All it took was a little dying to flip your script.
I thought you were tougher than that.
Yeah, we'll see how you feel about dying when you play the starring role in Carmilla versus the Sixth Seal.
Oh.
She's lovely for the brute force, but hardly circumspect. One of the many reasons I'm going to use you. As one last slap in the face, my dear sweet sister
Golly.
arranged it so that the only way to open each gate is a sacrifice to give up something I hold dear. The 6th gate requires the life of a high priestess. Well, sadly, darling, that's gonna be you.
Swear to God, if they kill Carmilla,
I mean, the talismans was
fucking
an added bonus.
Well, I do so love
code
you.
307.
No sign of the off-brand Girl Scouts or the mad scientists anywhere. Maybe they saw us coming and decided to bail.
Saw you coming.
Oh,
See you going.
bye.
Now, you and I should...
What's the matter, darling? Just a little dust from the grave of a hanged woman.
You always did play dirty.
Oh boy. Well,
Where'd she go?
She'll be out of my hair for a little while. And in the meantime...
don't do it.
Have a conversation with the library.
Oh.
Run! Carm!
Oh. Hey yo. Oh. Oh. much going on. Where do I look?
Oh, dear. You're gonna want to be careful with this sword. You did try to kill a god with it. That sort of thing can prematurely suck out a girl's soul. Now,
What?
be a good little lamb while Miss Lawrence wraps you up to go.
So Carmilla can't
Danny,
touch the sword anymore?
Oh, Lawrence. Is sweet little Lolo over there trying to sway you back over to her side with lady feelings? Because...
You've had a good run of it. At times, it was almost entertaining.
Wow. He had a really good nut shot scream.
No, finish pretending that this is a story about a little girl believing in people and trying to change the world. Now, say goodbye, Cupcake.
Laura!
Oh!
You have got to be kidding me.
What?
What the what?
What the what? Where she's in the library? Is she in the past? Is she in the future? Is she in another dimension?